environment. So, okay. In that way, I think. Yeah. Hi there.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna get started now. Today is June 6th, and this is, I'm happy to see a bunch of people out here, but, uh-oh, I've got an echo, which means this one right here. I'm gonna turn this one off. Okay, turn that one off. Okay. So let's get started. If you could stand, please, and we will pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, do we have any guests tonight? No guests? Okay, new members. Members that, okay. Yeah. I think you've already introduced yourself, I'm gonna ask you to do it again. Any other guests out, or to me, new members in the audience? Okay, as soon as, okay, we'll do this one first then.
Yeah, my name is Ted Zawistowski. This is my first meeting and I'm just getting acquainted with the organization.
Okay, very good, glad to have you here. And
Hi, I'm Julie Mann, and I was a member a long time ago at the Cultural Center. But anyhow, here to start again.
good, glad to have you back. And then over here, we have one more.
My name is Leonard, Dolby Pasco is what I write as. And I was wondering, you said you bring my computer into the office, here in the museum or?
No.
No, our new office is at 506. No, 504 East Gray Street. And the easiest way to tell you where it is, you go to the corner of Taylor and Cooper. And go toward the high school, we're right across from the high school.
Okay.
So that's the easiest way to tell you where it is.
Here,
Yeah, and they would have had to direct you
yeah.
back, so thank you. Okay.
Gary got the microphone.
Yeah, my name is Nancy Johnson, and I'm a member.
Great, thank you very much, Nancy, nice to have you. Okay, as I said earlier, we are going to be closed July 3rd or 4th, so we're gonna take a holiday too. Except for George, he's gonna be there every day. Okay, year to date, now, when you bring your computer in and you leave it overnight, we have a service ticket on that item. And we repair the computer, we provide updates, not upgrades, unless it's like for Windows and they're free versions. But we will update your computer, we'll also check for viruses and malware. That's when you leave it overnight. Now, if you walk in and you say, I have a problem with the computer, then that's where we have the walk-in technical support. And this year we have so far had 107 walk-ins. So we are having even more people coming in and walking in and getting help on site on the day by just bringing their computer in, or sometimes we are helping people with, issues with their phone or their tablet. So, if it's a techie problem, come and see us. And, okay, also we refurbish our computers and we have those available for needy students, and they have to be recommended by a guidance counselor or a teacher. Or veterans, and they need to be recommended to us by the veteran, what is it?
Association, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Say that again.
Veterans Association.
Veterans Association of America, yes. Okay. So we have completed. When you bring a computer in and you say, this doesn't work anymore, and I really don't want it because I bought a new computer, or I'm buying a new computer from you guys. A refurbished computer from us, then we will take that computer, and if it is upgradable, updatable, we will refurbish that. We'll put additional storage in it. We'll first thing we do is we take the storage out of your old computer and we recycle it. We do not look at what's on there. We immediately make sure that all the data is taken off of that. And we reformat it so that it can be used by someone else. But we will increase the amount of memory perhaps in that computer. We will increase the amount of storage available in that computer. And then we will turn it around and we will offer it to either the students, veterans, or homeless. And the homeless are also, they have to be recommended by an outside organization. I'm not sure exactly which organization that is. One of those organizations is right across the hall from us. We have partnerships with a number of different organizations in the community that are servicing some of our customers. So we have completed rebuilding 118 computers so far this year, and we've actually delivered to a new owner 106 of those. So we currently have 12 in the pipeline. We still need new laptops, or excuse me, laptops that you are no longer using and that we can recycle and repurpose to someone else. So please bring those in. Our membership is about 353 now, which is kind of flat. We've been remaining at that level for quite a while. Member benefits, I go through this every time. If you want me to say shut up, just tell me. We've already seen it. So, but think about all the benefits that you get for your $35 or $45 for a family. Okay, the St. Vincent de Paul is where we get the recommendations from for the homeless. But if you look down at the bottom in the yellow section, you will see that you get, for that $35, you get free technical support in the office or via Zoom. A lot of our classroom sessions are both in the office and available remotely for Zoom with those people that cannot come into the office, either because of they're out of town, some are even out of the country, or you have, you're homesick and you don't want to come into the office. You can log in to Zoom for most of our classes, not all. Some of them are only in office classes. We also have instruction on how to use Zoom, so you can come into the office for that. We provide free updates for the virus and malware analysis. We analyze your computer, get any malware off of there, and we show you how to use the maintenance programs. We also have drawings that you'll see later tonight. And we have a membership with APCUG, which is an organization that is it's a conglomeration of a number of computer organizations and clubs that have joined together and for the benefit of all. So that is all with your membership. if you want to have a refurbished desktop computer, we ask for a donation of $50 to receive that. Or if you wish a laptop, then we ask for $75 donation. We are reserving the best laptops and desktop for our membership. And we're doing it on a per, well, we're analyzing the needs of the other community people that we're giving for free those computers. Okay, next door is a really good way to get the word out and to see what is available in the community. And this month, we had a posting on Nextdoor where someone asked if they could recommend a reputable computer repair person. Well, Ron Mushon, who is our secretary, recommended CCCGC Computer Group. And he gave our address and the telephone number and our hours. And then we got another response back, said, thank you for posting it. I have an older computer, she's been sitting here, I didn't know what to do with it. So that is how we got a lot of our computers, people in the community bringing in, or you, when you are retiring your computer. We always need, volunteers in the office. And we need not just people on the front desk to answer the phone and to receive the repair, computers in for repair or whatever, but we also need technical people. So if you have any kind of technical skill that you would like to share, please offer your support in the office. Currently, now we have Rose Kopanek, George Kopanek, Mark Kreider, and myself that are doing the technical support in the office. We also have Harold Nixon, who does a lot of overnight repairs and fixes. And Fran Robitelli is no longer, he's north. He'll be back at the end of the summer and help us during the year. So that's our office staff for the technical side. When you bring in a laptop, please always remember, bring in your adapter. We can't do anything if we don't have that adapter. And we also need people to volunteer to do classes and do presentations. In May, we started going back through Zoom. And this month, our TV in the office died. So we're going to be replacing it. We're going to be replacing it with a smart TV. Now, in addition to just replacing the TV, this gives us a new opportunity. This gives us the opportunity to help you with setting up your smart TV in your home. You're not going to go to your home to do it, but if you come in the office, we can use our new smart TV, which we don't have yet, but we will be getting shortly. But we can show you how to set up your TV to get the programming that you want, and we can show you what you can do for free and what will cost you. So that's a new service that we will be able to offer that we haven't been able to before. Okay, this month's favorite is Avery Print, Avery Design and Print, and George is going to talk about that in just a minute, but we have a short video here that gives a description, and he has some specific examples. So let's go to this first. Oh. Wait a minute. Why is that not? Hold on. Okay, I have my sound off. Which sound do I have to turn back on? If I turn the wrong thing on, we're going to get feedback, so be patient just a minute. We're gonna try this and see if this gives feedback. So far, I don't hear any feedback. Do you?
No.
Vanessa?
No.
Okay. Keep your input device.
I spotted this actually, right? Wait, yeah, I think we're here, the
Yeah.
long button is all the way up. Or is it on mute? Because sometimes if it's on mute,
Oh, that, okay, let's try this first. Okay, hold on, don't go me, please.
got it,
Hold on.
got it.
That didn't do it. I'm not on Zoom, seriously. No? What did I change? What did I change?
Go down to your settings on your tab.
Yeah, well, that's where I will.
Got it active.
Yeah, I know. There you go, let's try this. Well, I don't want my microphone, but that's what it's showing here. Manage sound. All I want is all the sound should be coming through my HDMI, it should not be coming through.
What about the sound and fire of the video?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's up. So why is it not doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're gonna stop this. But that's going to kill us for, this is not right. Okay.
You don't have.
My computer is blinding me, really. So I'm
No.
No?
Go to our website,
Oh, your web, our website.
and click on the link
Okay.
and then put the name in.
Got it. Okay, got it, okay. So we're going to here. And where?
June paper.
Oh, okay.
Second one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, this is not the right, this is not what you told me.
No. Okay, Google. Avery print and design and print.
Okay, I've got that, it's already open.
Okay.
But, let's see. There you go. I'll let you do.
Right here. I'll let you
Okay,
What do you want me to do? You sign it.
you take that.
Okay, this is the paper of the month, it's Avery, design and print. Yeah,
Says account, so that'll be the signing. So, okay, got you. Got you.
okay.
Hello, George. Projects?
Yeah, like projects.
Okay, these are projects that George has set up
Oh,
on here.
say that.
No?
Sign and print, and, oh yeah, these are mine,
They are, okay.
yeah.
Okay, good. So let's go back to, where's the project go? That's the product, where's the project? Okay, I'll go back. Project, okay,
Go down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here, creating project, create new project,
where?
and, the blue, dark blue.
Oh, create a new project, okay, we're gonna create a new project. And,
Okay, this is the Avery website where you can, go in,
can we have some quiet, please?
okay? Slip on the board open, and the dark blue.
Okay, there you go, open,
These are all what the different things I had. If you go right to the first one,
okay, the ball and chain?
the ball and chain. This,
I
oh,
did
we have to
see,
go to open over two,
okay,
right there.
edit all or edit one? Edit, edit,
Exit,
exit,
yeah.
okay.
That's a design for a T-shirt.
I don't think.
I dare
Did you
anybody
get this
to go
approved by
down,
Rose?
go down the aisle of Kmart or Walmart, go down that, you're gonna see everybody following you.
Okay,
Uh,
so
these
this
are
would be,
some of the
okay,
many things that you can do on there.
this is a T-shirt design that, you better never do, or Rose is gonna kick you out.
Right.
Okay,
Uh,
as long as you have that
You go
understood,
back to open,
okay?
next one is an invitation that you can print out. You can do Christmas cards, birthday cards.
And I'm assuming that you used a template for this and to start out.
There are over 1,000 different templates in the Avery website.
Is there a charge to make an account?
There is no charge to make an account. You have to make an account to save them all in there at no cost to you. I have probably 30, 40 different templates in there that I discovered, I made and saved, and then you're able to get them on your computer, or because it's in the cloud, you can get them from anywhere.
That's one really good thing about having a cloud account, is being able, doing things through a browser as opposed to. Doing things through the browser as opposed to, on your, something fixed on your computer, is you do have availability any place. And there are lots of tools that you might want to do that with.
Right, and this, once you accumulate a lot on cloud, you use up your space. With this, you use an Avery space. This is not charged to you, it's space is not allotted to you or anything.
Now, if you wanted to download this to your computer to do multiples, because you might not you might know that you're not gonna have internet availability someplace, can you do that also?
No, you need the internet to do this.
Okay, so I couldn't save this to a PDF or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, you can save it to a PDF.
Okay,
As a matter of fact, all these are in PDF, same
Okay.
space. Okay, go back to open. Uh. Go down a level. Oh, the one that says danger. Danger, go up. Yeah.
danger, I don't see
Oh,
danger.
move. Move.
Is that a bad news? Yeah. Oh, we went past
Okay.
it. There it is.
Oh, mood, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, George is in a
You
bad
put
mood.
that in your front door and salesman will not follow you.
George fights, he's in a bad mood today. Okay, where do
And
we go now?
go to the one that says USA on it. No, not,
Not flags, you want that
There.
one? America?
yeah, America. This is a template,
God bless America.
God bless America, and a lot of people are doing these for T-shirts. There's a special template for T-shirts. And I checked this afternoon, you can get 20 sheets for T-shirts for $19.95 from Amazon.
Okay,
Or you can spend $39.95 and order it,
okay, let me ask another question.
okay?
This
Okay.
is chopped off some of the US, it's chopped off, what, Maine, Connecticut, and, parts of California and.
California, where it is.
Yeah, so
You
can you squeeze this in to,
can squeeze it.
so if I wanted to say edit all,
You can squeeze it down. If
okay,
you go into a corner, you can,
okay, so it's already sitting on edit all,
Yeah.
you don't need to click it, okay.
and.
Okay, here you go, well,
There.
that shows the whole size, oh, I see, but then you would have to click
You click it,
You have
click it in the
click
corner, and
on
you stick it
one of
where-
those font, whoops,
there.
let me see if I, whoops. Let me see if I can. Says locked out aspect ratio,
Here,
we're going to. But it's not
Oh,
letting me
oh,
grab the
okay.
corner,
Oh, that's because I have that as a background. That's why,
okay,
normally you can,
okay,
and you can take, any pictures.
oh, we can unlock the background,
Oh, unlock. the
Unlock
background.
background.
Okay,
and now,
and now you can do
and
it,
now instead of decreasing, I'm gonna increase it,
yeah,
and I'm just going to bring it,
and you can take,
there you go.
photos on here,
And
put
I'm gonna
photos
put it
on
down.
T-shirts. You can have your great grandson on the front and have good on the back. And granddaughter, great granddaughter in the back says so.
Wow. Wow, I think granddad is bad. Okay, your grandkids aren't gonna like you either. So now that I have this edited, I would
can
save
edit.
it someplace,
What?
replace the image,
Yes.
or replace the image now, or is that,
Yeah,
okay,
no, that,
no, it's going to go browsing for a new
okay,
image.
go back to open. I'll.
Okay.
your thought.
So when I do that, it's automatically saving it. So if I go open again, would you like to save the design again?
Yeah.
Okay. America,
Okay.
save to your account. Okay, so that has
Yeah,
saved it.
contact is just-
And now when we go back out, now you can see the entire US. Okay,
Good job, Mary.
yeah, one-handed. Left-handed, my right hand was behind the back. Okay.
Go down a little further, there's some more.
Wait a minute, I've got that open again. So we're gonna go down, where are we going now? Looks like we've got, oh, here you go, says. The computer group, so let's see what we have for members, helping members. There you go, that's really what we do, members helping members. And we try to do it as easily as we can, so that it's easily understood, that we aren't confusing people.
Right,
Okay. Okay, so that one was good. So you can see that there's a lot of flexibility here, and there are a lot of tools that you can use. Now we've got 3 or 4 of these that look alike, so what's different?
I was trying different things.
Okay,
Well, that was one that we did for,
you were
Yeah.
trying all back, oh, there you go,
on February 14th.
yeah. Oh, yeah, the drawing candy and everything for us, that was very nice. Okay. So, we have anything else?
How do you spell Hanukkah?
Harry,
Well,
George, did you spell Hanukkah?
it doesn't look right to me, but I'm not. Wait a minute, it says maybe a lot, one,
okay,
yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Now, my issue is, are we going to have sound, proper sound for our other presentation tonight? So I'm gonna call Gary up and he can introduce our subject for the evening, and we hope we'll be able to do the video for this properly. I don't know why the sound isn't coming through our HDMI cable.
and this will be on our website. Probably by next week.
Okay, very good. Okay, Gary, where are you?
You wanna see if you can get it up,
Yeah, okay.
I've got
Oh, okay, good. So. Subject tonight is brief history of our history of computing or birth computing, and I'm gonna let Gary.
Well, let me give a little intro to this. Now, if you don't have the audio with it, we might have to defer it, but let's be positive here. While Mary's working on it, I'll just chatter here a little bit. Do you remember last month at the monthly meeting? Talked about artificial intelligence. Boy, and maybe a question for you too. Since that time, how many people have seen specials on TV or news network and so forth? It seems like we've been saturated with artificial intelligence. And you know, for me, it sounds a little scary, and I think others are well too. You know, what are we gonna do in the future when, you know, what I'm waiting for though, or maybe there's an app that'll get me there. You know, wouldn't it be nice to know what the lottery winner ticket's gonna be? Or the hot stock that's just gonna double overnight? I'm waiting for AI to do that. Anyway, that was a month ago, so tonight, hopefully, we're gonna listen and see a little bit of what computer technology was like not that long ago, you know, how fast they move. So that's kind of it, my introduction to. And let's cross our fingers and give Mary and Mark a chance here to bring up the audio with it.
Okay, we're gonna try a different setting here and see if that makes a difference here. We have not been having problems lately, so let's find out what's going on. So let's try it.
You also talked about solar batteries, and I've bought 3. And I have yet to figure out how to use them, but I've got them.
No. Okay, we're not getting sound, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Do you want to talk any about what he's talking about, or?
I don't think I would do it justice,
Yeah,
Mary.
I understand.
Might have to defer this maybe.
I think we will. I apologize, people, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. We have had some issues in the past where we have had audio issues, but that was with feedback. Let me try again with another setting here.
Mary, when you did that last setting where you changed
Yeah,
the input,
right,
whatever, there was, the sound was Xed out. You didn't un-X.
uh-huh, okay, okay, ah,
Now it's right. Now it should be.
there you go, thank you very much.
Put it all the way out.
Okay, that is this video, so let's turn this one off, let's, no, it isn't. Okay, hold on a second, I'm just gonna get rid of you.
Dyson man, we Dyson. Vacuum man.
Okay. It was another video that I was playing in a browser, so I just closed my browsers. So let's do this again. And here, the presentations, and we'll go back. And here we go. Let's get this started. Do you have any more to talk about prior? Okay,
Mary,
yes.
who's that George Dyson? The Dyson of the vacuum.
Oh. I don't know, do you know? Is that Dyson vacuum?
Right, correct. It's very implausible technology that, you know, technically it could have worked, but it had this. Or it could have, so it didn't happen, it was a dream, it did not happen. This year, I'm gonna tell you the story of the bird.
Can anybody hear that?
No, it's a strange thing. Machines are all around. And
Because my speakers are on the bottom.
technology that, was inevitable. People like this, tell you the story, like, they hadn't done it, somebody else would have, so it was sort of the right idea at the right time.
Yeah.
This is Faragelli's universe. This is the universe we live in now. It's the universe in which these machines are now doing all these things, including changing biology.
Can you hear it?
Which was the Manhattan Project, it was like 10 and brought a whole lot of very smart people together. And the three of us.
Okay, we're gonna try again. Well, that's what I was doing, but my speakers are on the bottom. Oh, there's the speaker, it's here.
Slider down here.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me elevate this a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna elevate that a little bit. And we're gonna try this. Dennis, can you increase the volume on the microphone?
It's 34%.
Sorry, the bird.
It's only 64% at the bottom.
And it's a story that they were, they think. And with the technology that,
I don't think Dennis is up here.
last year, I told you the story in 7 minutes, Brian, it's just very implausible technology.
Can you hear?
That, you know, technically it could have worked, and had this sort of 1 year political window. When it could have happened. So it didn't happen. It did not happen. This year,
Hey.
the story of the birth of musical computers is a perfect introduction. And it's a story that and it was a technology that was inevitable.
Not exactly the way you planned it.
They had done it, somebody else would have, so it was the right idea, right? This is Faragelli's universe. It's the universe we live in now. It's the universe in which these machines are now doing all these things, including changing biology. I'm starting to be the first atomic bomb at Trinity, which was the Manhattan Project. It looked like 10, it brought a whole lot of very smart people together. And three of the smartest people were Stanley Lamb, Richard Feynman, and John von Neumann. And it was von Neumann who said after the bomb, he was working on something much more important than bombs and he was thinking about computers. So he wasn't only thinking about it, he built one. This is the machine he built. He built this machine. Yeah, beautiful demonstration of how this thing really works in these little bits. And it's an idea that goes way back. The first person to really explain that was Thomas Hobbes, who in 1651 explained how arithmetic and logic are the same thing. If you want to do artificial thinking or artificial logic, you can do it all with arithmetic. He said you needed addition and subtraction. Leibniz, who came a little bit later, 1679, showed that you didn't even need subtraction. You could do the whole thing with addition. Here we have all of the binary arithmetic logic that drove the computer revolution. And Leibniz was the first person to really talk about building such a machine. He talked about doing it with marbles, having gates and what we now call shift registers, where you shift the gates, drop the marbles down the tracks, and that's what all these machines are doing. So instead of doing it with marbles, they're doing it with electrons. And then we jump to von Neumann in 1945 when he reinvents the whole same thing. And 1945, after the war, the electronic system to actually try and build such a machine. So June 1945, actually bomb hadn't been dropped yet, and von Neumann is putting together all the theory to actually build this thing. It also goes back to Turing. Before that, gave the idea that you could do all this with a very brainless little finite state machine, just reading a tape in and reading a tape out. The other sort of genesis of what von Neumann did was the difficulty of how to predict weather. Louis Richardson, so you could do this with a cellular array of people giving them each a little chunk and putting it together. Here we have an electrical model illustrating the mind having a will, but capable of only two ideas. And those are really the simplest computers. It's basically, why do you need computers? So it only has two ideas. And you put lots of those together, you get the essentials of the modern computer. This arithmetic unit, the central control of memory, the recording medium, the input and the output. But one catch, the fatal, you saw it in the starting these programs up. The instructions which govern operation must be given in absolute exhaustive detail. So programming has to be perfect or it won't work. If you look at the origins of this, the classic history sort of takes it all back to the ENIAC here, but actually the machine I'm going to tell you about, the Institute for Advanced Study machine, which is way up there, really should be down there. So I'm trying to revise history and give some of these guys more credit than they've had. So the computer would open up universes which are at the present outside. So it opens up all the world. The guy who was supposed to build this machine was the guy who wanted him starting from RCA. RCA, probably one of the loudest business decisions of all time, decided not to go into computers. But the first meetings, November 1945, were at RCA. RCA started this whole thing off and said, it's television's the future, not computers. The essentials were all there, all the things that make these machines run. Von Neumann and a logician and already put this together, and they needed a place to build it. RCA said no. That's when they decided to build it in Princeton, where Freeman works at the Institute. That's where I grew up as a kid. That's me. That's my sister Esther, who's talked to you before. So we both go back to the birth of this thing. That's Freeman a long time ago, and that was me. And this is von Neumann and Morgenstern, who wrote the theory of games. All these forces came together there in Princeton. Oppenheimer, who had built the bomb, the machine was actually used mainly for doing bomb calculations. And Julian Bigelow, who took Zorg's place as the engineer, actually figured out using electronics how you build this thing. A whole gang of people came to work on this, and women in front who actually did most of the coding were the first programmers. These were the prototype geeks, the nerds. They didn't fit in at the Institute. This is a letter from the director, concerned about, especially if they're in a matter of sugar. You can read the text. So, this is after was getting in trouble for the first time. These were not theoretical physicists, they were real science guys like guys, and they actually built this thing. And we take it for granted now, each of these machines has billions of transistors doing billions of cycles per second without failing. Then we use vacuum tubes with very narrow, sloppy techniques to get actually binary behavior out of these radio vacuum tubes. Yeah, they actually use 6J6, the common radio tubes, because they found they were more reliable, more expensive tubes. And what they did at the Institute was publish every step of the way reports were issued so that this machine was cloned 15 other places around the world. And it really was the original microprocessor. All the computers now are copies of that machine. And memory was a category of gray tubes, a whole bunch of spots on the face of the tube, very, very sensitive to electromagnetic disturbances. So there's 40 of these tubes, like a V40 engine running the memory. The input and the output is by teletype tape at first. This is a wire drive, bicycle wheels. This is the archetype of the hard disk that's in your machine now. Then they switch to a magnetic drum. This is modifying IBM equipment, which is the origin of the whole data processing industry later than IBM. And then the beginning of computer graphics, the graphic beginning for us. Right, that's the part I know, the first digital bitmap display, 1954. So, but Leonard was already off in the theoretical cloud doing the abstract sort of study of how we can build reliable machines that run reliable components. Those guys making all the tea and sugar in it were writing logbooks trying to get this thing to work. And all these 2,600 magnitudes have failed half the time. And that's what I've been doing these last 6 months, going through the logs. Running time 2 minutes, input output 90 minutes. This includes a large amount of human error. So they're always checking what's machine error, what's human, what's code, what's hardware. That's an engineer gazing at tube number 36, trying to figure out why the memory is not in focus. You have to focus the memory. Seems okay. So you have to focus each tube just to get the memory up and running, let alone having software problems. No use, went home. Impossible to follow the damn thing. Where's the directory? So already they're complaining about the manuals. Before closing down and discussed the general automated logs, burning lots of midnight oil. Maniac, speaking acronym machine mathematical numerical integrator and calculator, lost its memory. Maniac regained its memory when the power went off. Machine or human. Aha! So figure out the code problem, found trouble with the code, I hope. Code error, machine not guilty. Damn it, I could be just as stubborn as this thing. So they ran all like 24 hours a day, and mainly running bomb calculations. Everything up to this point is wasted time. What's the use? Good night. Master control off, the hell with it, way off. Something's wrong with the air conditioner. Smell of burning V belts in the air. The short, we're gonna turn the machine on. An IBM machine putting a ton of substance in their car from the roof, so they really work on everything. Here, a mouse is climbing into the blower behind the regulated rack, set blower to vibrate, result, no more mouse. Here lies mouse, born, question mark, died, 4:50 a.m. 1953. Inside, somewhere in Pennsylvania, here lies Marston Mouse. Your mathematician, you get that. Marston was a mathematician who objected to the computer being pick a lightning bug out of the drum. Running at 2 kilocycles, 2,000 cycles per second. Yes, I'm thinking, so 2 kilocycles slow speed. The high speed was 16 kilocycles. I remember a Mac was 16 megahertz. That's slow speed. I've navigated both results. How will I know which is right, assuming one result is correct? This now is the third different output. I know when I'm licked. We've duplicated errors before. Machine runs by code is only happens when the machine is running. And sometimes things are a big machine, a thing of beauty and joy forever, perfect running. Party thought where there's bigger, better errors will happen. So notice what's familiar, we're actually designing gloves. I just love, but someone can love it right when I finally do. Wow, so that was the result. Mike first thermonuclear bomb in 1952, that was a sign on that machine in the woods behind us. So, but Lenin invited a whole gang of weirdos to work on all these problems. Baricelli, he came to do what we now call really artificial light, trying to see that in this artificial universe, viral genetics is way ahead. He's still ahead of some of the stuff that's being done now. Trying to start artificial genetics and running in the computer. Began, the universe started March 3rd, it was almost exactly 50 years ago next Tuesday, I guess. And he saw everything, and so he could read the binary code straight out of the machine. He had a wonderful report. Other people couldn't get the machine running. He always worked for him. Even error was duplicated. Dr. Baricelli claims the machine is wrong, code is right. So he designed this universe and ran it. And when the Bob people went home, he was allowed in there. He would run that thing all night long, running these. Anybody remembers Stephen Wolfram reinvented this stuff. And he published it. It wasn't locked up and disappeared. It was published in the literature. Saying, can you create living organisms? Why not create for yourself? So he decided to give it a try to start his artificial biology going into the machine. And he found all these sort of like a naturalist coming in and looking at this tiny 5,000 byte universe, seeing all these things happening that we see in the outside world of biology. So it's a generation of the universe. But it's going to be numbers, not going to become organisms. They have to have something. You have a genotype after a thing. They have to go out and do something. And he started doing that, so getting these little numerical organisms, things they could play with, playing chess with other machines and so on. And they did start to evolve. And he went around the country after that. Every time it was a new fast machine, he started using it and saw exactly what's happening now. The programs, instead of being turned off when you quit the program, you keep running, and basically all the certain things like the Windows is doing, running a multi-cellular organism on many machines, the envisioned all that happening. So the evolution itself was an intelligent process. It wasn't a creative intelligence, but the thing itself was a giant parallel computation that would have some intelligence. And he went out of the way to say he's not saying this was life or a new kind of life, it just was another version of the same thing happening. And there's really no difference between what he was doing in the computer and what nature did billions of years ago. And could you do it again now? So when I went into these archives looking at this stuff, lo and behold, the archivist came up one day saying, I think we found another box that had been thrown out. And it was his universe on punch cards. So there it is 50 years later, sitting there, so suspended animation. That's the instructions for running. This is actually the source code for one of those universes. And with a note from the engineers saying you're having some problems, there must be something about this code that you haven't explained yet. And I think that's really the truth. We still don't understand how these very simple instructions can lead to increasing complexity. And what's the dividing line between when that is lifelike and when it really is alive? These cards now, thanks to me showing up, are being saved. And the question is, should we run them or not? You know, could you get that running? You want to let it loose on the internet? These machines would think these organisms, as they came back to life now, would have been dying out in heaven. The universe, my laptop is 10,000 million times the size of the universe that they lived in when Baricelli quit the project. So he was thinking far ahead how this would really grow into a new kind of life, and that's what's happening when Juan Enriquez told us about these 12 trillion bits being transferred back and forth with all this genomics data going to the proteomics lab. That's what Baricelli imagined, that this digital code in these machines is actually starting to code. It already is coding for nucleic acids. We've been doing that since we started PCR and synthesizing small strings of DNA, and real soon we're actually going to be studying proteins, and like Steve showed us, that just opens a entirely new world. It's a world that Lenin himself envisioned. This was published after he died. These sort of unfinished notes on self-reproducing machines, what it takes to get the machines sort of jump started to where they begin to reproduce. it took really 3 people, and it took Verichelli had the concept of the clone as living thing. But one of them saw how you could build the machines, and now they're last count 4 million of these unlimited machines built every 24 hours. And Julian Bigelow died 10 days ago. This is John Markoff from Obituary Report. He was the important missing link, the engineer who came in and knew how to put those vacuum tubes together and make it work. And all our computers have inside of the copies of the architecture that he had to just design one day sort of on pencil and paper. And we owe tremendous credit to that. And he explained in a very generous way the spirit that brought all these different people to the Institute for Advanced Study in the 40s to do this project and make it freely available with no tax, no restrictions, no intellectual property disputes to the rest of the world. That's the last entry in the logbook when the machine was shut down, July 1958. And it's Julian Bigelow who was running it till midnight when the machine was officially turned on. And that's the end. Thank you very much.
Okay. Any questions?
I'm curious.
Okay.
Julian Bigelow seemed to be quite an impressive person and knowledgeable in all the mathematics and everything to get these computers going. I'm dying of curiosity. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get home. If he is any relation to Robert Bigelow, who is part of that SpaceX and, you know, developing the frontier into space. Bigelow's not a real common name. And certainly this man, you know, was worth a small fortune to do all this work. So Julian Bigelow and Robert Bigelow of SpaceX, I'm just curious about that.
Interesting thought. Very, how can that be?
I couldn't answer the question. But we're gonna ask Google.
Google will know, Google knows everything.
Now I ask a question. And the others, Robert Bigelow?
Yeah.
Not a question, but a memory, and I wonder how many here remember the punch cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
In the I worked for a bank, I fed the punch cards into the unit, and at the end of the line, checking account statements printed out.
Donna, I actually did the numerics for the punch card. I worked for a company 2 years, and I calculated the numerics for the lady to make the punch cards. Wow. I certainly remember them, and those giant computers we had,
And I remember actually being able to read those.
all numbers.
0 to F.
I also have to remember waiting a day to find out whether it rained. We had to do a quarterly,
Or even longer.
go to the computer center the next day, you get your stack of cards back again. It ran or didn't rain.
Yeah. Yeah, did it compile, or did you really make an error in there that got it stuck? Yeah. Okay, any other questions, comments? Okay, I guess we got to the good stuff then. It's time to have a drawing here for the gift cards. Yeah. You like to draw one, please? Yeah, just one. Right.
Okay, those are the red tickets. Yes, these are the red tickets, these are the door prizes, this is what you got, just for being here tonight. And the last four digits, 1496. All right, Rafaela. And somebody taking some notes here on the winners, please.
Say the last name as well.
It's Rafaela. Yeah, the last name is Rosinski. Rafaela? Yeah. Okay. You can't pick your own, George. Pick somebody else's, please. Pick mine. Last four digits, 1512. 1512. Nobody? 1512. Well, we did have somebody who had to leave earlier, so maybe that was hers.
Yeah, I'm 15, so.
Probably was Davis then. Okay, the number is 1480.
I'll blame that.
All right, CJ. Okay,
You should have handed you mine.
okay. I'll have
What is your last name? Mary, you got your first and last name.
Metcalf. Okay, next ticket. 1497. Okay, Nanette Simmons. And we have one more. Gary, you want to pull one, please? Okay, 1482. Gary, is that you? You, oh, no, that was an exhaust, okay. You're saying it wasn't you. 1482. Nobody? Somebody else? Then? Okay, let's try one more. Okay. 1506. Okay, very good. Name please. William Keller. Okay, and we'll have you come down after we've drawn everything else. Okay, the next thing that we're going to draw is 50-50. So how much money do we have tonight for the 50-50? $42, and it's your blue ticket. Okay, and the winner is 8584.
8584?
Yes. Okay, Sandy Todd. $42. And the leader drawing. Okay, 2025. Very good. Alan Baskin. Thank you very much. So. Does anybody have any other questions before we call it a night? Yes, and that's it. Avis.
Yeah. Every design.
Oh, every design.
Every design in France. Is there a tutorial on how to use it?
Oh, I'm sure if you look on YouTube, you'll find all kinds of tutorials.
And there's a video that I was going to show you tonight, and it had some preliminary information showing all the different things that you can do with it. It wasn't necessarily a tutorial, but they have a whole series of instructional videos on the Avery.com site and also on YouTube.
And just a reminder, we will be. There will be no general meeting in July, but make sure you read the newsletter about the different classes.
Okay, next meeting is August 1st. So we'll see you then, and hopefully we'll see you in the office before then.
And they make something called the office.
If you have any questions, please call the office.